Trendsetter.
Morocco drama.
Cannon.
Look at that eyes.
Ace Banks on the track.
Warrior shooting like Steph. Don't ask for help, PA get it himself. Blood out the whip and it's looking like Draymond. You a lame nigga still hating like face on. At PA he shooting like Clay. Starting the game on the first one to play. Hold up, that nigga got traded. Young PA he faded. Young PA he faded. Told that young nigga he gotta be weird. You short a few grand so you gotta be paid. These pussy ass niggas they know they out there. They fucking with PA, I know that they hate it. And my bitch she better than Antichrist. Fucking with PA, my nigga gon' need a piece. My bitch she shooting like Helen Clark. Fucking with PA, my nigga not very smart. Law Jordan and Pippin. These niggas are patiently waiting to catch your ass slipping. You better start tripping and stop all that sipping. And get back to gripping and get back to whipping. These young niggas different, they ain't no attending. They really catch bodies, they ready to crash out. With 30 niggas, they ready to add out. Pop me a perk and I'm ready to pass out. Switch rings on my finger, I feel like Ron Horry. I need a new bitch cause she starting to bore me. Controlling the room and it's hard to ignore me. I'm all in her guts and it's getting real gore. She think I'm the daddy, you better call more. Young PA be fucking cause PA be horny. She left for X-Man cause that nigga is corny. That pussy ass nigga like Molly and Rory. It's season, nigga. All that I stand for was getting my pesos and stacking my bankroll. It's season, nigga. If I want good dope, I don't go do Antoine, I go to Diego. It's season, nigga. Shot with the dope man like walking in Walmart or Target or Costco. It's season, nigga. Shopping with Jorge and Diaz and Carlos and Pablo and Paco. It's season, nigga. Can't forget Lopez and Valdez. I got 30 purse on my lady with no less. Can't forget Gomez and Luis. I bought me 2 ounces of saw and some blue cheese. This is that new shit. I call him a tumble. Be honest, this honestly go for the Lola. Who got it? The Perkies and Coco. I know a Cholo that serve out the back door. Warrior shooting like Steph. Warrior shooting like Steph. Warrior shooting like Steph. Warrior shooting like Steph. Shooting like Clay. Blood out the whip. Blood out the whip. Blood out the whip. PA shooting like Clay. PA shooting like Clay. Hang like Fezon. Hold up, that nigga got traded. Hold up, that nigga got traded. Young nigga got traded. Hold up, that nigga got traded.
Yes, I am the warrior. Hard to feel. Hard to feel if you survive. Bang, bang. What y'all know about that song, The Warrior, man? With daggone Patti Smith, man. That's how that song got created. That song right there, The Warrior shooting like stuff. That started because I was trying to use a sample from the Patti Smith song. I am the warrior. Yes, I am your warrior. I tried to use that at the beginning, and it didn't sound right. So I just kept the warrior part. But that's how that song got created. I couldn't think of no hook for it. Just rap straight through it. Hope everybody tuned into the light show. We got a special guest coming tonight. We got my boy Keith Day want to pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? Valid the To Be Check covering the live stream tonight. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy. Y'all better hit that cash out. Y'all not off. Y'all get 1 hour free. Y'all want to make it a 2, you got to pay. Crazy as hell. Since I the EJ Val, since I Papa Ray and daughter. We ain't got to worry about the cash app tonight. Y'all got to worry about the cash app every night. I ain't even pinned the cash app. It's at the bottom of the screen, man. Cash app. I'm getting lazy, but I'm tired as hell. Trying to run all this shit, I got to just take better care of my body. So that's my main focus. Going to the gym. I'm going to sign up for a gym membership this week. I'm like, I can't keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? Light show in the building. Hey, doing. Shouts out Rose, Gold Digger, my boys. Most hated, Bronze, Flat Power God, Jasmine. Hey, how you doing? Y'all, that's my future wife right there. Me and her gonna get married one day. I don't know about that. Shouts out to you talking about the To Be Check covering. The To Be Check ain't covering this tonight. No. Hey, no, man. Yeah, that's funny. I said I look like that dude, man. Me and that dude do not look alike. I look nothing like that dude, man. I'm gonna see if he wanted to get on for an interview one night. I'm gonna call him to see if he want to do an interview with me. He hit me up randomly and was like, "Hey, promote the movie for him." So I was like, "I got you." This is the 5 for Amazon in the building. She got the most beautiful dimples. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Mr. 3D himself live. No, Shannon Sharp, gay as hell. But we're gonna bring my boy Keith on. We got Keith Day pulling up for the daylight saving time. I see him in the back there waiting. We about to put my boy up before we get to. What up, man? What's up, Keith?
It's hella dark out here already. I'm gonna turn my light off in a little bit, but I'll let you guys see my ugly face for a little while.
It's all good.
What's
you got
going
the
on?
baldy show. I ain't know you a bald, man.
Yeah, man. All the way.
You use a straight blade to cut.
I use I got one of those head shavers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. That's my boy
Yeah,
got the smart.
that shit gets close. I used to shave it with a Bic though.
Yeah, I would think about getting a body, but I'm gonna be ugly. I'm gonna be ugly with that body, man.
Nah, you got some years still.
I got some years. I was gonna
Yeah,
get a
you,
body just to get one, just so I can feel that. Remember you when I was in basic? We got a bald head. That shower when they hit that bald head, it feel good. I just wanted
yeah.
that feeling of the shower in the body.
Oh, it feels good, man. Just wake up in the morning and go.
You got going for us tonight, man. What's going on?
Man, so what are any questions tonight? Anything to start with? You guys want
Nah,
to talk
man.
about?
Nah, just shoot it. I ain't got nothing.
What do you guys think about that hurricane? That's something we could talk about.
Man, I don't like how nobody came and helped with it. I think the hurricane. I do think all these hurricanes are a lot of them are man-made. You know, somebody was saying it's demonic for some god. I'd be too far on TikTok. I really feel like a lot of these guys on TikTok got too much talking power, but some dude said Milton was for the god Million and it's for this other god here. I'm like, okay, this is kind of going far. But do you think that that some of these hurricanes are named after certain entities out there?
I think yeah, they probably do that, but I'm sure that uh, that they're creating these weather systems
What you think,
or
like HARP or some shit?
or enhancing them. Yeah, they've been doing weather modification for like 50 years already, 60 years.
Yeah, y'all put in the video since 1940s, 80
Yep.
years.
So yeah, 80 years. If you look up Lockheed Martin and I can't remember the name of the other weapons company, but both of them have weather modification programs that they do with the U.S. military.
You said do it U.S. military.
Um, yeah, they've been salting clouds. You know they make it rain in Abu Dhabi like 2 times a month, every month.
Somebody said there's a weird echo. It might be my phone.
I think it might be me, dude. For some reason, let me unplug this. See if it's gone. Is it gone now?
I don't hear it.
Nope.
Somebody else said they
I
hear it.
hear it. I hear it on my side too.
I don't hear it.
These earbuds.
It might be the earbuds.
Let me see something. Let me make sure that my apps are closed on my phone.
Keith, like he can cook. You can cook on the grill, can't you, Keith?
Oh yeah,
He
for
like he
sure.
cook on the grill. It's the beard, man.
I,
Like he cook. Throw down the
dude,
grill.
I'm that's my other that's one of my other pastimes. My hobbies is the smoking meats,
You
barbecuing like
smoke
a
them?
motherfucker.
You smoke
Hell
them?
yeah, hell yeah. I do real barbecue, dude. I don't do that bullshit.
Yeah, you don't do it like me,
I
man.
do.
Some instant light charcoal and a small ass grill.
Well, no, that's how I started out with on a Weber, like learning how to use charcoal on a Weber,
Mhm.
and then I just started diving into that shit on YouTube, like looking at all the people that are really doing that shit, figuring out.
Yeah,
When I was when I was a young man, I cooked a lot. I used to work in fucking kitchens and shit.
mm. Well, I'm still working on my cooking part, but I'm back on the hurricanes topic. I do think there's a slight conspiracy for it, right? Because you can
Okay.
pay for seating. I put that in the video about how you can pay. I was trying to get this video put out that's off the internet, but YouTube would not let me. Keith, in my entire time doing this YouTube shit, I have never seen them attack a video like this. I chopped it up. I put stuff over it. The audio where they would not let me release their audio. They was talking about how they can use water seating and it can be bought. States buy water rain seating. They buy it where they can pay for more rain. You can actually pay for more rain. So you can pay to get a hurricane stronger. So I'm thinking that did the Republicans pay for a hurricane to get kind of crazy to sabotage the Democrats? Like that don't get it twisted. I think it would go that far.
Oh, they'll definitely go that far. I mean, look at this shit we're in right now. Fucking Trump, Kamala, It's
Big
like a
circle.
lose-lose it's a lose-lose situation.
I don't see the issue with having Trump in office as much as I see having Kamala and the Democrats.
Trump's sneaky, man. That's all I
He
know.
did do a lot of sneaky shit when he was in office the first time. Niggas
He's
ignore that.
fucking sneaky. He's sneaky. He's a businessman for a reason. Man, in order look, we're generally intelligent people. We know how to use a lot of things. We know how to, get on the internet, search for what we want to know, learn how to do shit, uh, start our own businesses, all that kind of shit, right?
Mhm.
But we never get rich. How the fuck? I don't think Trump's too much smarter than I am.
Right.
How the fuck is Trump lose billions and billions of dollars and then regain all the money he lost, plus gain the presidency?
Makes sense.
Think about that.
He
Think
got
about that
time.
shit.
He know the right people. You already know that's what it's about.
It's it's all about that. But it's also about being willing to be a criminal.
That is true. The richest people in the world are criminals.
In order to get to a certain point, I thought about this because used to like play the lotto and shit like that, and I
Right.
thought about it. I'm like, what if I ever won fucking $100 million? What if they took me? What if when you win that $100 million, they take you in a little back room and they say, "Hey, you got to sign this contract, or you don't get the money."
Oh, you won't get no money. No money.
And the only ones you hear about actually winning are the ones that are willing to sign.
Would you sign it?
Fuck no.
What do you think's on the contract, man?
I think I think it's a willingness to connect yourself with the prince and power of this world. I think it's. I don't really believe you can sell your soul, but I think it's
A contract.
yeah, it's a unbreakable. It's a contract that can't be broken easily.
Right. I agree.
I don't think you own your soul. I don't think nobody owns their soul.
It belongs to God, right?
I think it belongs to God, the creator, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
So you don't have any determination over where that goes or what that does in the long run of things.
Mm-hmm.
I think your behavior on Earth has very little to do with the actual end on what's going to happen.
So you don't think that these guys who are running all this evil stuff to the world, nothing's gonna happen to them?
I think they already were evil, like before we were evil, before we were created. I think they're already that. I don't think human beings they do evil shit, but it's mostly on things that they've been prodded to do,
Mm-hmm.
encouraged to do.
Right.
Yeah, we kill people, we rape, we do all that shit, right?
Right.
But that's just our instinct. We have to get like tempted to do that shit.
But to kill on a mass level is not in our instinct. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, we're fucking animals in the bigger scheme of things. I mean, that's what animals do. They kill, they fuck, they do all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're just doing our animal shit. The thing that makes it evil is when you're willingly adapting to something that got put in your ear. When you're a fucking kid, man, I mean, you do stupid shit and you don't even realize you're doing it. I mean, when you get older, you're not much different than you were when you were a kid.
Right.
You have a little more responsibility.
Yeah. I feel like I'm never gonna grow up.
You're never gonna grow up. Nah, me neither, man.
I played a prank on my homeboy today at work. I took his entire tablet apart and hit it, and it was so funny. I still play pranks with my son every day.
Dude, I'm about to be a grandpa, dude. I don't even feel like that shit.
Who having a baby?
My daughter.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Grandpa Keith.
yeah, that shit's crazy, dude.
That's like that's kind of unusual, I guess.
Hey, no, man. Nah, man. But
Hello?
I do. Yeah, you good? We hear you. Can you
Oh
hear us?
shit.
He can't hear
That's what it was. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, that's actually better. Now I don't have that damn echo.
Yeah, man. He sounds more clear too.
Okay, cool.
But nah, man. I do feel like the people that's in charge of this planet is too evil to be even normal humans. Think about
Turn
it.
this shit up.
So think about like a Oprah, right? Oprah was part of the Maui fires. If you ask me, she was part of the Maui fires. She was part of another situation. You take that many lives, how can you sleep at night? You can't be human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're
Even on the scale of a serial killer killed 30 people. These people are killing hundreds of thousands. Like, think about the guys who dropped the nuke on Hiroshima.
Yep. I thought about the world. The other day I was talking to my wife. I said, I thought about the world. I mean, in some ways, we're actually getting better, though.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, like, even in the 40s, Hitler killed, what, 12 million Jews?
Yeah.
And then you have Mao Tse-tung, who killed how many, 100 million Chinese people? Yeah, Stalin that killed 30 million Jews and other Russian people. I mean, the United States, we killed 700,000 Japanese people.
We killed over 500,000 Iraqis, though.
Yeah, that is true.
We killed a lot of Iraqis.
500,000.
Hey, you want to know the secret about that war? Did you know about the secret of it? Why we went to Afghanistan? The true reason?
What's the reason?
We went there for the drugs.
Oh, the opium?
Afghanistan was the #1 producer of opium in the world. We get there. I got a chart. We get there in 2001. It depletes. By 2007, it spikes. And then by 2021, it spikes again. When did we leave out of Afghanistan? Like, we pulled our troops 100%. Like last year, right?
Yep.
Last year, Afghanistan stopped being the #1 producer of opium because they pushed some type of ban in opium. So when they banned the opium, we left. That's the only reason why we left, because they banned the opium.
And all those people were doing is making a living, a small living off that opium. And we're bringing all of it over here and making billions and billions of dollars.
Off the opioid crisis. Think about the opioid crisis.
The pharmaceutical companies. That's the thing people don't know, though. With the difference between heroin and between actual heroin, opium, and opioids. The opioids are all the parts of the chemical structure of the heroin that get you high, and then none of the parts that actually help a human being out. Have you ever seen, like, back in the day, people used to smoke opium, like Chinese people, and it didn't really affect their daily life. Yeah, they would get high, but it wouldn't fuck their whole lives off. They had like opium dens and shit.
Right.
Even here in the United States. But the opioids did something totally different. So they take something that can be used medicinally, and they corrupt it and turn it into some kind of chemical formula where it's fucking people up. And now we got China sending fentanyl over here.
Yeah, and that's not even opium. That's just made shit.
That shit's a whole different level, dude. If I took you on a drive on daylight around my neighborhood, you would see nothing but like bum shacks and hella fucking fetty addicts
like
walking
this.
around.
They lean like this because the shit, when you're on the fence, you can't stand up straight.
Yeah, they're hunched over, and they do it so long that they get permanent hunches in their back.
Yeah, because when you're on the fence and you stand up, you throw up. You gotta stay like this to stay functioning. when you're on the fence.
That
That's why
shit's
they lean.
wild, dude.
That's why they lean like that.
That Fetty, that shit is fucking people up.
I never in my life will understand why somebody would want to do it again. Never.
That's straight up chemical warfare, dude.
Yeah, I think I'll tell somebody today. Somebody came to my job today and randomly wanted that conspiracy work, and he opened the door, man. And you know, when you with me and you open the door, I'm gonna let you know everything.
You
So
gonna
I'll
serve
tell
him?
I served him, served him up. He got everything from ounces to grams. I told him everything about. We talked about the code video that happened in 2020. I said I think that is biological warfare. You know, you're talking about chemical warfare.
Yeah.
I think that is biological warfare. I think because the disease was created in North Carolina. Then it went to China to get studied. It went to China to get studied, and then they wanted to make this the stick, the jab. That was all profit. That was a way for them to make $7 trillion. Think about it, through insurance companies. Why were they passing it out for free? Somebody paid for it. Our insurances are paid. They found a way to fund themselves free money. And they made us all sick. They made this crazy old disease to boost $7-8 trillion. Now, what they did with that money, who knows? They probably funded those rings. They probably funded everything else. But they wanted a quick spike in money to get the bread. Bill Gates, Fauci, and there was another group. But they all came out and said it was fake. But I feel like there's a new strain of a disease out here, and it was biological warfare, and nobody took the blame for it.
That's like the monkeypox shit, bro. They're trying to scare everybody with that shit.
Mhm.
Man, that shit's been around for a long time already.
Right.
But now they're bringing it back up like it's some kind of new virus. But it ain't new. So why are they bringing it up now?
What happened with chickenpox, man? Remember we had that growing up?
Yep.
I
Same
remember
shit.
My sister had it bad, covered in red dots. And I never had it. She got a picture of her when she was a baby and she had it, covered in all these red dots.
I got it. I got it when I was younger.
And then now when you get older, you get the measles if you got it.
Yeah, I got that shit. Those fucking scabs were in my throat, dude.
Ow.
I don't know.
Ow.
I was like coughing up mucus, throwing up.
That sounds like it hurt, man. I ain't never been stung by a bee either.
Never been stung by a bee?
Never. And I was outside, man. I was outside for real. I
was mowing my backyard one day, and there was a fucking hornet's nest underneath the fence. And when I brought that lawnmower out and started it up and pissed them off, and dude, I had the whole fucking nest fly out of the fence and start stinging the shit out of me. Man, I bolted right back in the house. But they got like 4 or 5 good stings on me before I was able to get in the house.
Damn, when was this?
It's probably like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I'm one of the ones who I never got that work, man.
Yeah, you don't want that work. That shit really hurts, man.
You know they die after they sting you. They die.
That's right. They're gonna get their last lick in.
Yeah, that's some. I don't went to war with bees numerous of times. A bee got stung. Every one time on my porch, there was like a beehive, and I'm outside smoking weed, and I had a broom, and they just flying around. I'm fighting them with the broom. I killed like 6 of them. They trying to swing at me. It's a whole battle out there. I went to battle these bees like 3-4 days. I woke up in the morning ready to go out there and fight them.
Hey, let's talk about this P. Diddy shit, man. What do you think about all this shit? Crazy ass.
I don't know, man. I'm ready for them to come out when they say he did something with the kids, man.
Hey, more stuff did. They got a lawsuit against him that just came out today. They're talking about 2 underage women and 4 of age men.
Yeah, they're gonna get him bad. But here's the thing: somebody said Diddy was a federal agent that got burned.
Possibly. That's what Epstein was.
He was a federal agent?
Yeah, he was a Mossad agent. He worked for Israeli intelligence.
And he got burned. Pretty much, he pissed the wrong people off.
He got burned. He's probably on an island, though. They're probably going to put Diddy on that island, too.
What good are they if they're on an island?
They just put them away. They did their job.
Oh, the job's over with. Job's
The
done.
job's done.
We got everybody blackmailed. We got everybody up on our finger. But gotta think about it. Look about the government. So put it like this. Diddy and Epstein worked for a government above the government, and they wanted to blackmail the lower government. Now we got the lower government and all the celebrities blackmailed. The entire world is on our thumb.
Hey, and then they put them on that island, and then you got all those kids that go missing. They're flying them all into that island with all those pedophiles. And they're doing all
Honor of Freedom.
They're continuing to appease the demons that they serve.
If you ever, I told somebody this the other day, I said, Google Baal, B-A-A-L. Google him. As soon as you Google him, he's holding a baby.
Yeah, Baal, that's the bull, man.
Yeah, he said he got a baby in his hand. He wants the babies. That's
so in Greek history, they used to have what's called a burning bull.
Right.
It was a big brass bull. It was in the oven. And they put the people inside the oven, inside the bull.
Right.
And it had ports in its nostrils and its mouth.
Right.
And they'd light a fire underneath the bull. And when the fire started cooking the people inside, they would scream and sound like the bull, the call of the bull outside the mouth, you know, like the moanings and whinings. And that was a sacrifice to Baal.
Yeah, that was some crazy shit.
Dude. Yeah.
The Raging Bull. Somebody put up here the Brazen Bull. That's crazy.
The Brazen Bull. That's it. That's the one that Israelites were worshiping.
Well, who's Allie Carter? Know what that is?
I don't know who Allie Carter is.
I don't know. I never heard that story. I gotta look that up.
I know that we're coming on to their holy season right now, and all this shit's jumping off.
Yeah, you talking about October? That's their favorite month.
Yeah, well, the 31st, all the ends of the September, October, November, December. They're the special months.
I can believe it.
They're their worship months.
Now,
31st.
What's up?
Then we got October 31st, and then we got the Hunter's Moon, the full Hunter's Moon coming up, the super moon. They're gonna be doing some heavy work on those nights.
Should regular people do something like say like if it's a heavy moon, should you like for me, should I do one of my breakdowns on that day? Maybe I'll make one of the best ones ever.
I mean, you can line up with certain days, and it can have a certain energy to it for sure.
Okay.
Like whenever I get around a witch or someone that is into occult or does witchcraft, I always know. They don't even got to tell me.
Right.
I can sense it about their spirit. When someone practices that stuff, I can feel it.
I can see it in somebody. Usually when I see it, I can feel it on them. I ain't never seen it, felt it in person, but usually when I see it, I can see it. When I go to those little stores, like the little story about stones and shit, I feel it on them.
Oh, it's in there heavy for sure.
Yeah, they practice that shit.
The Ember months, that's what it's called, bro.
What?
These are called the Ember months.
Oh, November, December.
Yep. And you think of what the ember represents, right?
What does it represent?
It's a little spark of fire that comes off the bigger flame.
Oh, okay.
It's the ember, bro. It's the burning ember.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you this question: why did they get rid of the 13th month?
The whole world is in 12s. Everything's in.
If you break down the days, the math out perfectly. 28 times 13 equals 364 days. February is the only true month with 28 days. So, cause I remember I was about to buy a car, right? And the dude was like, yeah, every 2 weeks you're gonna pay $330. So it's only $660 a month. I'm like, okay, I can do $660 a month, man. It's a high ass payment, but we can make that work. So I started tallying it up. I'm like, bro, it come out at $700 a month. He said, oh, there's an extra month divided out the year. So there's a month missing. So he said, so there's 12 months, but there's more weeks than months. I'm like, huh? He said, yeah, it's really 13 months. He said, but there's a month divided throughout the other months. He said, so every 2 weeks, he broke the number down. Every 2 weeks, it really was $660. But every month, I be paying higher because there's other months within it. So I couldn't go off my car payment with the month. So my car payment came out being like 7 something. I got one of them years I tried one of no fancy cars, you know what I'm saying? So the car was like 7 something. But if you did it every 2 weeks, that's what I learned. Like, no, that's really a hidden month somewhere. So it's really 13 months. There's not. So did we used to be on a 13 schedule before we got on 12?
I know that the 24 hours in a day divided in 2, you got 12. There was 12 disciples. There's 12 degrees. There's 12 degrees of enlightenment.
When you go to school, you graduated at 12th grade.
You graduate in 12th grade. And what is it to graduate, right? You ascend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Graduations. You got 12 inches in a foot. So 12 is a big number for their purpose. I think there's something about solar and solar maximums and solar minimums in a 12-year cycle. And then everything else, like all the other big numbers, they come off 12. So 24 is a big number, 48 is a big number, 96 is a big number. These are important numbers. When you see these numbers, you know that the occult, when these numbers are put in places in like news ads or those kind of things, you know that that's an occult footprint. 48 is a big one though.
Mm-hmm.
When you see 48, that's a bad sign.
You see 48?
Yeah, that's a bad one. 1984. You ever heard of that movie or read that book?
A little white dude named Joe at my job. Shouts out to Joe, man. I don't give Joe enough credit on this channel. Joe gave me a lot of my finesse before I was up and coming. Joe gave me a lot of my finesse. He's the one who told me about the pale white horse in 1984. He told me about the 9/11, even though I was on the 9/11. He told me about a lot of shit. Shouts out to Joe, man. He's a little white guy from New York. Dude was ass at the job, but he put me on a lot of game, man. He told me about the book 1984. So
he was a conspiracy theorist.
Yes, man. He used to give me that work in the truck, man, just telling me about all the different conspiracies. And I was like enlightened. I'm like, yo, I didn't know none of this. Like, yeah, man, they got it. They got it. 1984. They were talking about that there's gonna be these screens on the wall that'll control us. It's been there. Go read about it. That's how he talks. He told me about 1984. He told me about the reptiles. He told me about the movie with Roddy Piper. He said, they're really reptiles that could, Dwayne, you don't believe me.
They live.
Yeah, they live. He said, they take the glasses off. There's really, the glasses off, they show the reptiles. I like, what is he talking about, man? But Joe would, every day I came to work, he would just give me a different conspiracy.
You guys, you got to look into L. Ron Hubbard, man. You got to look into Scientology. You got to look into Jack Parsons. You got to look into the deeper things of Aleister Crowley. You got to find out, because those guys were harbingers of what was to come. Everything those dudes, all the rituals they did during their time were to lead us to where we're at now. That shit is all the secret shit they put on the under. That's where Marina Abramovic, she gets all that spirit cooking and all those things. All that stuff's about the homunculus. So
Like from Full Metal Alchemist.
yeah, so the homunculus is a spiritual creature that they bring to life through ritual magic. It's also called the moon child.
Uh-huh.
And the person that's supposed to give birth to this is the Scarlet Woman or the Whore of Babylon. So there's these things, they're called egregores, right? Or we call them thought forms. And the way to bring a thought form to life is you start with a ritual, and then you focus on that ritual day in and day out on certain times of the year, and it will bring that thought form to life. And that thought form can inhabit a body. So they create a body for it, right? And that body's usually made out of like feces and all kinds of different shit, blood, parts of the womb, and they'll implant it into a cow, and then they'll do a ritual over it, and then it will come to life, and it'll be like, you ever heard of the golden child?
Yeah.
That's what the golden child is. So the
golden
it'll be perfect, right?
Yeah.
The golden child will be a perfect child. It'll be able to control the weather. It'll be able to control man's mind. It will be able to know what you're thinking before you think. It'll have all these spiritual powers, right? Telekinesis. It'll be telepathy. It'll be able to do all kinds of crazy stuff, bending spoons with its mind and all that.
Right.
That's what L. Ron Hubbard was talking about when he was talking about the little creatures that live inside of you. He's talking about thought forms.
So thought forms live inside of us?
The thought forms he thought were the homunculus were what controlled mankind. It's the living creature inside the being. So if you create a body for one that's made out of human flesh and all these different things, that can be a perfect one because it's not in the seeded man. It's because we're already imperfect, right? So they're trying to create the perfect child. And that perfect child is the Antichrist. That's their whole mission, is to bring the Antichrist into the world. Jack Parsons thought he did it with Marjorie Cameron. That's why L. Ron Hubbard wanted to steal her.
He did it with who?
Marjorie Cameron.
He put a thought form in her.
He did a ritual out in the middle of the desert. It was called the Babylon Working. He tried to impregnate Marjorie Cameron, who was his Scarlet Woman, with this thought form by having her present during the ritual. They brought forth a demon whose name is Coronzone. Coronzone is an evil, evil demon. He's the bringer of sickness and pestilence. They thought that Marjorie Cameron was going to produce this child, and legend has that she was impregnated, but she had a miscarriage before the child was brought to term. And then L. Ron Hubbard stole her away and tried to reproduce what he seen Parsons do. When Crowley found out that Parsons had been doing this working, he also realized that he had not closed the working out properly. And that's when the aliens started showing up. Because remember,
Cause he opened
Parsons,
up a portal or some shit.
they opened up a portal, a dimensional portal. They didn't shut it.
I didn't know that. I heard
So
about
that's
this
why
recently.
LA is such a corrupt place, because it's on the door. It's the doorway to that desert.
Can we still go to that desert?
Yeah, it's right outside of LA. It's the desert out there, Palm Springs, that area.
I had a dream I was sleeping on a mattress out in the desert. Randomly.
Man, I've been
So-
having some crazy dreams lately.
Who's this lady Marjorie? Can we look her up?
Marjorie Cameron, yeah, you can look her up.
Somebody said Barbara Bush. Shout out to OG Scotty. OG Scotty's giving rid of it. Shout out to him, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure I hit that cash app too, man. He said
No, but Barbara Bush was related to Aleister Crowley. She was Aleister Crowley's daughter.
What?
Yeah,
George Bush's wife.
yeah.
I won't be surprised because George Bush skull and bones.
She's Aleister Crowley's daughter.
Everything about George Bush seemed off and evil to me. His face, that round head, everything about him seemed evil. His
You're
daddy
talking
came
about
up-
Senior, right?
Nah, the Judge Bush Jr.
Oh, Junior, is not the one that I'm talking about.
You're
George
talking
Bush
about-
Senior's
Talking about
wife.
George Bush Sr. Yeah.
What's her name? Barbara?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that she is the daughter of Aleister Crowley.
Damn.
Her mother was in the house in Italy with Aleister Crowley.
And this lady still having to marry a president. That's weird.
Yeah. A president that was named Gog in Skull and Bones. That was it. They all have secret names. Bush's name is Gog, and his son's name is Magog.
What does that even mean?
So there are two powers in the Bible in the end times that come to fight in Armageddon. When they come out of the Russia-China area, and they're called Gog and Magog, and they make war against Christ.
You don't think that they that's who they really are? Like they start a lot of wars.
Everything's symbolic, dude. I told my wife tonight, I said, when someone from the occult speaks, it's always double speak. It always has alternate meanings. To them and their people, it means one thing. To us, it means something different. Because we're taught the literal meanings of things. We're not taught the code.
Is that what Kamala be doing? She said the burden unburdened thing.
Yeah, there's no telling what she's talking about with that.
She says a burden unburdened. I don't know how she says it.
Yeah. No, it's double speak, dude. It's so crafty you can't even repeat it. They say things without meaning anything that you and I know about. That's why Trump always goes on those long ass rants, and he goes nowhere with them. He just says a bunch of words.
Right.
It means there's no depth or substance to them at all.
I think also all politicians.
That's the game. It's like, dude, Ronald Reagan, like talking about how we could use an alien invasion. That would be the only thing that would bring the world together.
I think they're trying to stage an alien invasion, honestly.
Dude, Ronald Reagan's initials are 666.
Damn. Was he another part of the circus?
Ronald Wilson Reagan, 666. He's an actor, bro.
Yeah.
He was an actor from California.
Performing arts. I was thinking Candace Lowe was talking about that. She said how they'd rather get somebody with the performing arts so they know you know how to act under pressure.
You know what to say, you know how to hold because the body language is a big thing, and actors are trained in body language.
Mm-hmm.
You can know somebody's lying before they even speak, just by the way they're holding their body.
Yeah. I remember one lady, she knew every time I lied because I used to do this gesture. She said, every time you lie, you move your hand like that. When I noticed, I started changing it. And then I came up with a new movement. She's like, okay, you stop moving your hand, but now your face does this when you lie. And this is the fourth time it does that when I ever ask you a serious question. My baby mom used to run some psychological games on me, man. She was like 1,000 steps ahead of me. I'll never be smarter than her. That lady's smart. For real.
Man, you can learn so much shit in this world. It's not even funny.
But yeah, I ain't trust none of the presidents, man. I think Barack Obama was a president, an actor.
Yep. I mean, he was definitely some kind of Manchurian candidate.
Well, a Manchurian candidate is what?
So it's a guy that was created from the time he was birthed to be that position.
Oh yeah, he's most definitely a Manchurian candidate.
He was set up. He was always going to be that. But that, you know what that says about the elections, right? It says that the elections are all fake. That they're going to put whoever they want in there.
I agree.
In the time they want them.
I agree. I think they're gonna try to push for Michelle Obama next to finally get that woman in the office.
I think it. Oh man, I just seen a crazy ass short. Who was that? One of the former presidents in like 1979. They asked him. They said he was talking to school children, and a girl asked him and said, "When will we have a female president?" And he goes, the only way that he goes, I think one day we will have a female president, but the way it's going to happen is not what you think. He said, what's going to happen is we're going to have a president who has a vice president who's a female, and he's going to die in office. And then she's going to take his spot over.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to become the president in that manner. And he said, and when that happens, us guys, we're done. We're gonna be screwed.
I agree.
But if you read into that deeper, what's he talking about? What's he really talking about?
It's not the Kamala Harris shit.
Yeah, and that's the end. He's talking about the end. He said that there won't be any more guy presidents after her.
For real?
That's what he said without saying it.
That'd be interesting. I could believe it though.
Dude, they're propping everything up towards the end. They're pushing hard right now.
For the end of times, like our time right now?
Whatever the end is, they're pushing for it.
I can see it. It feels like it.
There's just no way back from a lot of this shit, man.
It feels like it. Every day I'll be like, man, would have as much fun as I can. I don't feel like nobody's gonna die. I just feel like it's gonna be. So I know some bullshit gonna happen after the election.
Just think about the AI alone, dude. Think about what little bit you know about AI, and think about what it's already doing.
Man, AI is writing whole stories. I talked to a teacher the other day. She said the AI writes her entire lesson for her.
Students aren't even students no more. I have a couple teachers or professors at colleges that I'm friends with, and they tell me they literally cannot stop the kids from cheating. Like, it's impossible.
Only stop from cheating is like have them come into a room, take a test with no computers or nothing. They gotta really use their brain.
And then he said, I asked him kind of a question kind of like that, and he said that then they start complaining that you're being too hard on them, and they start putting all kinds of complaints on you. Whenever you start trying to check them and like be like, hey, you need to I know you need to rewrite this paper. I know you used AI and all that. Then they start making complaints and they get you fired.
So like,
because the kids have all. Hey, and you know what? Aleister Crowley, he said this time was going to be the time of the crowned and conquering sun. It's going to be a time where children are rebellious to their parents, and they're going to break all the laws.
I can believe it. We can't beat our kids no more. Whipping that ass used to save lives.
It's the age of Aquarius.
What they got to do with anything? The age of Aquarius.
This is the coming of the age of Aquarius. They wrote that in the 60s.
That was a song?
Yeah.
What's the age of Aquarius got to do with anything though?
It's the new generation. It's the new era.
Oh, okay, gotcha. New era.
We come out of the age of Pisces, or we come out of Pisces into Aquarius.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that song. I don't understand the different ages, age of the horse and age. I don't understand all that.
Yeah, that's what it's coming down to, man. The eon. Yeah, this is the eon of Horus, the crowned and conquering child.
So these kids coming up gonna be the ones causing the problem.
Yeah, Jesus. Dude, Crowley said he wanted to kill Jesus.
Why? He wanted to get Jesus.
Because Jesus represented wholesome, do unto your brother as you would have done unto you.
Right.
Crowley's motto is, do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
That's what they're pushing for. They want you to do whatever you want in this society. Whatever makes you happy, do it. There's no discipline on nothing.
That's way deeper though, dude. The will is way deeper than what we give it credit for.
What you mean?
That means follow your true path in life. What you think your true path is. So if you think you're supposed to be a terrorist,
Be that.
you're doing your will, right?
Right.
If you think you're supposed to rape children, you're doing your will. That's what you're here for.
Right.
So you're just creating a bunch of demons.
That's what I feel like. They creating a bunch of evil motherfuckers.
Look at Chicago, dude.
That shit bad.
It's just, and now it's spread to Philadelphia. It's all from it's not all from a music, but that music is fueling these guys killing each other left and right.
Right.
And getting clout for it. Like getting respect. Oh, this guy got 10 bodies. This guy got 8 bodies.
Off of murders. That's not some of the worst thing you can do in the world.
Yeah. And you're getting clout for it. You're getting respect.
Yeah, I seen one the other day in Chicago. They was joking about somebody getting shot on live. Like, oh man, you got shot. You got blew down. I'm like, this is nothing to brag about. They laughing about somebody losing their life. Pure evil.
It's demonic, bro. You hear about that blogger Brandon Buckingham?
Nah.
The white guy. He goes to all the different hoods all over the place. So he went to Chicago with this drill rapper Skrilla.
Right.
From Philadelphia. And they went with this guy Q50 from Chicago into some recording warehouse in like almost the suburbs of Chicago. Dude, a fucking hit squad rolled up and started fucking shooting at them all, shot 2 people, grazed Brandon Buckingham's cameraman, and shot somebody else in the foot, somebody else in the hand. Like straight up hit.
Damn. Them boys getting crazy, man. And
that fool just goes to all these hoods and like kicks it with them. They got his ass snorting fucking perkies with them. All this kind of shit. And he's just putting it on the internet, bro.
His name's
YouTube just lets that shit go.
Yeah, if we step here and talk about knowledge, they'll destroy us. Dude,
they'll cut this shit off. We start talking about like a lot of real shit.
Mhm.
But they let crazy ass shit like that happen all the time.
Yeah, some white boy going around snorting perks is crazy.
Running around with gang members, bro, like killers, and glorifying that shit.
That shit's insane. I don't understand that shit.
Glorifying it, bro. Like there's not enough killing. And then they have these sayings, bro, like there ain't no killing without killing.
Hmm?
And you'll hear that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no killing without killing, man. And that's the way they respond to this shit. When you confront them about it, that's what they say. There ain't no killing without killing.
That sound evil.
So yeah, so someone killed his homie, so he's gonna come kill your homie.
Basically
It's
saying there will be no killing if nobody can kill my people.
Exactly. So you can't blame him because he's a product of his environment, right?
Right.
But you can actually blame him.
Yeah. Blame them parents too. Sorry ass parents. All the parents in Chicago failed them kids.
Dude, half the parents, like a lot of parents are like, yeah, you did a good job, son. Like cheering them on, like cheerleaders.
I would never want nobody to commit a senseless murder, or if nobody didn't break in your home. I feel like breaking your home, somebody trying to do bodily harm to you. Yeah, that's all times to catch a free body. But
Drill squads, bro. Like these dudes roll around like with their flags, bro. Their neighborhoods, tattooed on their bodies and just smoking people, bro. And they don't care if they shoot innocents. They don't care, dude. You get in the way, you get shot.
damn, yeah, that shit crazy, man. I don't like how they do all that shit. I never liked it at all because if you look how they do it in Chicago, all them young boys, a lot of guys in their life before they turn 21. It's a lot of life gone. A lot of life gone. You missed the 27, 28, 30s. Keith, how old are you?
45.
45. You still got a lot of life ahead. You still got your 50s and your 60s, 70s. Who knows what you're going to be doing in your 70s? But I'm saying it's a lot of life. Imagine dying at 21, how much life you would have missed. How much life? I'm talking about all the experiences, good times, bad times, overcoming and learning shit. All that shit's gone, dead at 21.
They say there's spirits that rule every city, right?
Yeah.
There's a overseeing spirit of a city. And it seems like there's no good cities left.
Mm-mm.
Like the balance of power is shifted. Everybody in the city is kind of evil now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like to make it, you almost got to be a little evil or have a little edge to you. Like I live in a pretty big city, dude. It's dangerous as fuck all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If you live in any big city, you gotta be you gotta be a little crazy.
I agree. I feel like something's going on in all the big cities feel like they're ran down with evil. You go downtown, and all our downtown areas, it all got a weird feeling to them.
They're all fucked up now, and they don't rebuild them. They don't fix them up. They don't give a fuck, bro. Like they just let the shit fall apart.
Now the homeless is getting out of hand.
Man, that shit is wild around here, dude. That shit is because it don't get that cold here.
Mm-hmm.
In the winter, it rains, but it doesn't rain like that. And we provide care for them. Like the city gives them food, make sure that they have places to go when it gets too hot, all that kind of shit. And then we got San Francisco like shipping their homeless to our city and dropping them off at the Greyhound bus stop.
What
Like
city you in?
hordes, like hundreds at a time. Just
Why they
dropping
shipping
them
their own
off.
city? Why don't they stay in their own city?
Because San Francisco don't want them there. So they pass the buck. Because the city I live in is the capital of California. So they just drop them off on our doorstep.
Mm-hmm.
And this city's fucking crazy, dude. Like there's two sides to this town that are real rough, dude.
What about the you seen any 2-story homeless homes?
Oh man, I've seen some shacks. I send you a picture, dude. I got a picture of a trailer down by one of the homeless encampments. Spray painted on the side of it. It said, "Fuck you, God. Fuck you." Big old explanation marks on it.
Mm.
Like shit looks crazy as fuck.
I wonder
The
why they
day
did
I
that to
see
God though.
what's dude, I don't know, bro. So the day I seen that, me and my son were driving down there, right, to go to the dump. And this dude with like a Jason mask on, he had like a Jason mask on and a hatchet. He's just walking along the homeless encampment. I'm like, holy shit,
Man, he'll get his ass beat out there fucking them homeless.
dude. I'm like, leave these dudes alone, bro. They're out there doing some crazy shit. And I gave one of them dudes a ride one time, and he told me he said this dude, because I took him down to his spot, down to his trailer. It was hella hot and he needed a ride, right? So I was like, all right, man, I'll give you a ride. And I took him down there, and he was telling me they have their own laws, like they don't steal from each other and shit like that. And if you break the law, they'll push you into traffic in the middle of the night.
Damn. Why you sleep?
It's like, dude, yeah, they like kill each other, bro.
Damn.
They set up like some commando sheds down there. There was one dude, it honestly, it had like gates on it. It was like a compound. He spray painted all camouflage and shit. It had a big plastic roof on it. And then he had like a trailer that was cut in half. And it was like put into the encampment. And he had like fence with like barbed wire all the way around the thing. He was just living out there, bro. Like he must have had a bunch of drugs in that thing, dude.
It sounds like a homeless whole little neighborhood out there.
Oh no,
well,
dude,
they're getting bad down here in Fayetteville. It was getting really bad.
You're in Fayetteville?
Yeah. Fayetteville is getting really bad.
Is that the bottom of south of North Carolina?
It's not the southeast.
Yeah, on the bottom, right? Southeast.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you guys are close to the coast.
Yep.
Damn. Did you get hit by that hurricane?
It flew right by us. All we got was rain.
Didn't no flooding, nothing like that?
We won't really call it. It wasn't enough flooding for me to come out of work. Mad as hell the next day.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I see how Asheville never gets hit by a hurricane. Asheville's way in the mountains. For Asheville to get hit by a hurricane, that shit, think about it. Asheville is a redneck. Nothing against Asheville. Y'all from nothing against y'all. I'm outside looking in. So as a North Carolinian from the Fayetteville, we hear Asheville, we think redneck, racist town. So for Asheville to get hit, we already know Asheville sounds like a Trump state. You ask anybody out here, if you're from Asheville, who you vote for? Everyone say Trump. And Asheville never gets hit by a hurricane because it's usually this area, Romsey County, or everybody close to the coast. Asheville's like mid-North Carolina. You got to go to the mountains to get hit by that. So I'm like, for Asheville to get hit by a hurricane is very, very mind-boggling for me because they never get hit. It's always, and then they're way in the mountains. So they're lower level than us. So for them to get hit by a hurricane is like, it seems like it's set up. Because every year we get hit by the hurricane every year. So it's like, I think something was set up. I think they knew that was a Republican town. This is a way for us to look good. Kamala ain't about to go out there. It's the way. I really think they're working hard to get her ass out of office.
So Asheville got hit?
Asheville got hit. And Asheville, that's why everybody asking me, did I get hit? I'm like, we are normally the ones who get hit by the hurricane. I actually like hurricanes. This county, another county, all the counties on the coast. Asheville is like 3 hours from me. You got to drive way in the middle of North Carolina to get to Asheville. And they're in the mountains. So it's like, for them to get hit, it's like, that's rare. I've never known them to get hit by a hurricane ever in my life. I'm pretty sure they have, but not for to get the full blast of the hurricane. Like the actual eye of the hurricane goes over them. That never happens. I'm like, that's set up. Because the earth.
Did you actually see pictures from Asheville that you know is Asheville?
Yeah. I seen the
So
pictures.
you know, was it like floodwaters and shit?
Man, that shit got fucked up. It was fucked up. Asheville got destroyed.
Because I know I've seen on the news before when I was staying on the East Coast. They were talking about all the fires on the East Coast or on the West Coast, and they were making it seem hell bad, right? Like California was completely on fire. And then I came home for 2 weeks. I was thinking I was gonna come back to like fucking big ass fires everywhere. It was nothing, dude. They blew that shit way out of proportion.
Oh yeah, the news overhyped some shit for fear because they like the fear monger. But Asheville got fucked up.
That news cycle, man, that shit's tricky, bro. Because they'll tell you something completely different out there than they're telling us here.
Yeah,
they play games with that shit.
Yeah, they really do. They really trying to make it seem as if, like I think the Ukraine war shit was over. Not saying overhyped, but they show us more than what's really happening.
Oh yeah, I mean, like 500. What it's been like? What over 1 million people have died there now? That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. Yeah.
If 1 million people died, bro, don't you think both of those fucking armies would be exhausted?
Yeah. Maybe ready to go home.
Yeah, by like what you know about armies and here in the United States, right? If we lost 500,000 troops,
shit, we lost half. If we lost 500,000 troops, that's majority of half of our entire army. I think army only got like I think our entire military is only like I don't even want to say 10 million. We only got like a couple million soldiers.
Yeah,
we will lose a quarter.
Yeah, so those numbers don't make sense, dude.
Yeah, I don't think you even got 1 million people enlisted. I mean, maybe they're talking about innocent people and soldiers. They're just saying 1 million.
That's 1 million people, bro. That's a lot of people.
1 million is a lot. People want to say how much. I want somebody to try to count $1 million by hand and see how tired you get. That's a lot of fucking money. I counted 10,000 one time. I was done counting money.
Those cities would be empty, bro.
Empty.
A lot of those cities, those Ukrainian cities, would be completely empty, abandoned.
And then the shit with Israel, missiles and shit. I'm like, oh man, this shit is over. They talking about the draft. They're gonna draft young boys. Man, what about the train stations? I'm gonna ask you this: is it okay for them to do the draft, but if a dude identifies as a woman, he don't have to get picked?
Oh hell no!
And then if it's equality, why ain't women getting picked for?
Fucking better take his transformer ass and get on that fucking bus.
That's how I feel.
If they're sending my son, man, he better put his dress on and get his ass on that bus.
That's how I feel, man. I'm like,
hey, could you imagine that, bro? Being the army on the other side and dudes wearing a dress? That'd be some scary shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be scared of it. I know that's an easy murder. I know I'm be like, hey, look, guys, look, yeah, no, I don't want any part of this, but you guys, y'all good over there.
What if dude's like a savage, bro? He's like a real savage soldier, and he's got a dress on.
Because I'm not about to get beat the fuck up and raped. No, he has to go first. That is the scariest shit in the world. A nigga like 6'8", gay as hell, ready to take everything. No, man, he has to go first. Headshots only. Headshots. Treat it like a zombie game. Heart and head. Do not fuck around and miss.
Yeah, you're getting your weight up for jail, huh?
Yeah, man. I done gained about I'm like 215 right now.
You hope you don't see that dude up in there.
Oh man, I ain't trying to spend my time, man. I do not want to go in there. It's only the county jail, so I should be fine. But I do not want to go in there against a situation. Now I got to be in there for months. Like I'm gonna go in there and keep my head down. I'm gonna be in my little cell for like a couple hours. I'm mind my fucking business, man.
Man, that shit's gonna change you, bro.
It really is, man. Them little 5 days gonna be a lot.
That shit's gonna change you, bro. That shit's gonna make you. That shit's gonna set you down for a minute.
From doing what?
I would go in there and not talk to nobody, bro. I would just stay to myself.
You never been incarcerated?
When I was younger,
How long you had to do?
most I did was a week.
A week. How was that?
Not fun.
Yeah, I ain't gonna have
And
no
I got put on probation for a long time too. Threatened with that shit over my head.
Yeah, I'm on probation now with that shit, man. That shit. I would never want to go do no real time. Never.
Yeah, that shit is not good.
Heck no, man.
My little brother went to prison when he was 18.
When he get out?
6 years later, so 24.
Damn.
He's possibly they try to give him like 12 years right out the gate.
Damn, what'd he do?
He did a bunch of shit before this, but they robbed a exchange student for a cell phone. Then his dumbass got on the cell phone on his Facebook and took his ass away. Where you at, fool?
My shit glitched out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, my shit glitched out.
He disappeared. I was like, man, is he gone? What?
Nah, my subscribers, they really try to play at me tonight. They know what it is. They really was like, y'all think y'all got the night off? They think they got the night off, Keith. They ain't got the night off. They gotta hit the cash out. They know that.
Oh man, you gotta get that money, man.
Nah, that's all good, man. I'm about to pull out of here, man. They straight. They good. I gotta get up at 7 in the morning, man. They are all
7
good.
a.m., baby.
Yeah, what you gotta do tomorrow, Keith?
I gotta work tomorrow night.
Oh, you work tomorrow night.
Yeah.
What you say? You say you do IT again? Computers?
No, I work on machinery, dude.
Grown man shit.
Yeah, real man's job. Pain in the ass.
You gotta have your mind right. Do y'all talk crazy to each other? I miss working in a man environment where we talk to each other crazy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, motherfucker,
the problem
get that
is,
shit
man,
fucking right.
This new generation of people, they're hella soft, man.
You can't talk crazy at work no more?
They're hella soft, bro. Plus, man, I can't say that, but yeah, there's some conditional things that are going on in my workplace that makes it to where you're not free to say what you want to say no more. I already got hemmed up from emails people sent on me, pulled in the office and told that if I don't use more respectful speech and approach people more respectfully, that I would no longer be employed where I was at.
Are there any females that work there?
Man, we have like 3 girls and 2 of them got fired now. And now it's just one lady who's been there for a long time.
So in a man environment, you can't talk crazy to nobody. That's crazy. That's the best part of it. When it's working amongst men, it's nothing to be like, hey, motherfucker, I need some fucking help, man. Hey, well, motherfucker, what's up? And then you could probably find. I miss. Well, sometimes we'll talk crazy, but it was always respect. But it was never no like disrespect where we knew we wanted to harm each other.
These dudes complained about me yelling at them, bro. They complained about me yelling at them. They complained about me being aggressive.
What?
Not being approachable. All different kinds of stuff.
That's the best part of coming to work with men. You ain't got to be soft at work. You come, hey, man, get the fuck away from me. Hey, all you motherfuckers, pick them fucking boxes up. I used to love that part. That's the best part of coming to work. Hey,
dude, that's how I came up, bro. So I have to change my stripes. I can't be a tiger in there no more.
I work with all men at my job, and it shocked me. I can't curse at work. They're like, yeah, Dwayne. Because I got crazy jokes. They're like, yeah, we're not about to be part. This is the first place I ever. And when I used to work with a bunch of women, we'll at least, when the customers ain't around, we'll curse it up. But now even the customers like, we can't even curse it out. They're like, nah, watch your language, Dwayne. I'm like,
Yeah,
there's no
you say
customers.
the wrong thing. You say the wrong thing with the wrong color in it, like, and I don't mean by like racial color. I mean like the wrong kind of color, and you're gonna see your way out the door.
Right.
You know, you can't be too descriptive about shit. I just tell the dudes now. I say, hey, do your job, and you won't have to hear nothing from me.
Right.
Do your fucking job. Don't make me
do your fucking job. You just gotta say, do your job.
Do your job, and there will be no problems.
Well, I used to love that, even in the military. Don't sit out here and fuck up. I love to be playful, McLean, but don't bring out fucking dickhead McLean, because I'll bring that motherfucker out here. I used to love that part. I said, hey, stand in fucking parade rest, motherfucker. That's the best part of work. That's the best part.
I love working with military dudes. Military dudes are always like 99% of the time. I've only had one case where the military dude was like, and the thing was, is he's a Marine too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the Marines, they're supposed to be hardcore. And this dude, man, I mean, this dude walked around like pretending his shoulder was hurt for 6 months.
He was soft.
Crying about everything, dude. And I'm like, man, if you don't pick your skinny ass up, dude. I said, dude, I'm gonna break your other shoulder, bro.
And he took it serious and reported you.
Man,
I used to want to go back to work at the warehouse, just to be in a different environment where it's not so political. I ain't got to worry about what I got to say, but see, like, I got to worry about that still. Niggas gonna report you and shit. That's just crazy.
Yeah, man. Another thing too, another rule I made for myself. This is a while ago. Is I don't talk conspiracy shit with people at work at all.
Me neither. Me neither.
I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. I don't do it. Yeah, I don't talk politics neither. Politics. I don't talk religion. None of that.
None of that. I hate when somebody talk religion to me. Somebody asked me, they're like, "Are you a believer?" I let them know, yes, I sure am. You know, somebody like, "You voting for Kamala?" I sure am, ma'am. Yes. Yes, I am.
I'm gonna vote for whoever you say I am.
I'm not about to have a debate with your ass in the middle of the store. Hell no. People come in, they be like, it was a dude I was on the phone with, man, and he called today. He was like, man, my watch got a phone number, man. You could call the number. When you got an Apple Watch, there's no number attached. There's a number attached, but you can't call that number. That number doesn't work. He going back and forth with me. I'm like, go ahead, sir. You're right. You know what? You're right, sir. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. I hung up the phone. But no, I'm not allowed to go back and forth with nobody at no job about nothing. How you feel about this topic, that one? Now, you want to talk about outside of work, I'm all down with it. You out here talking about that gay shit. You talk about gay shit, you're gone.
Oh, you get fired quick.
Quick.
You can't talk.
You said what?
California, you really can't talk about that.
Man, let me tell you about this dude that came to my job today, man. He was going to Colorado to do some hunting. He says, man, I've been going to Colorado for the past 15 years to get elk. And he says mule deer, some type of deer. And he was like, people from California is moving to Colorado and trying to change the rules. I said, I know what you mean by people from California. I said, they think it's animal cruelty, don't they? He said, hell yeah. He said, instead of me hunting the deer and feed my family, that deer probably going to die a terrible death. It's going to probably fall off a cliff, probably going to break a leg. It's probably going to get eaten by another bear. It's probably going to drown. He said, me hunting them, you know, it's not like I'm doing anything like, he said, not like I'm going there shooting 100 times or anything like that.
Yeah.
But he said they're pretty much trying to turn Colorado to California.
Oh, we call it California Light. That's the center of the New World Order, man. The Illuminati. Colorado is. If your business moves to Colorado, if like the main part of your business moves there, you're about to go corporate. You're about to go worldwide. Why? If you want to make big money, you move your headquarters to Colorado.
Why?
That's the center, man. That's where all the elites are. They all live in Colorado. Aspen.
I didn't know that.
For real, man. I can't really say the corporation I work for, but it's a big ass corporation. and their
That's where they all,
headquarters in Golden, Colorado.
that's where they all live.
Yeah, man, you hear about all the crazy shit happening up there. You ever hear about the Denver airport?
Mm-hmm. That's in
That
Colorado.
shit's real. They got bases inside the mountains up there.
Mm-hmm.
We got all kinds of crazy shit going on there.
I ain't know about all that. I know
Oh,
about the Denver airport. I ain't know about all that.
They got NORAD is in Colorado.
Who?
NORAD, the aviation, the NATO or the highest air force. Like they got all their secret shit there, like the missile control and all that shit inside of a mountain.
In Colorado?
Yeah.
I want to go. I think Colorado. I think the fucking South Park.
Yeah, no, Colorado is a big deal.
It's a hub.
It is the hub.
I gotta do some research.
All kinds of crazy shit happen there.
I gotta do some research on that, man. Some research.
Yeah, look up Aurora, Colorado. Aurora's that's a crazy little city in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Not so little no more.
Yeah, I gotta look that one up.
It's all at elevation too. Colorado's all at elevation pretty much.
The highest elevation?
It's all like above 5,000 feet. That's why they call Denver the Mile High City.
Cause it's so high in the air.
It's over 5,200 and something feet in the air.
When you drive into Denver, do you feel like you're going up?
Yeah, you gotta go over the Rocky Mountains.
And they got roads through there?
Yeah, you got roads all over all that shit. Like the Sierras here in California.
Shouts out to the men that built that shit. Who built roads. Shouts out to the men that worked long, hard nights, got paid them $8 an hour. Man.
Dude, talk about $2 an hour, bro.
Yeah, because it's back in a long time ago they made them roads.
Man, them dudes were working for $5 a week.
Shouts out to them people, man. Them dudes. Shouts out to any man that makes the skyscraper. You up there that high? I don't. Here's nothing against women. I just don't see females doing those jobs. There's like jobs I only see men doing. Like guys with an oil rig in the sea. I don't see women doing it.
The world was built by men.
I agree. And it's nothing against women. It's nothing. When we say this, it's nothing to damage or down women. It's nothing to do that. I just don't see y'all doing this crazy shit we do. Like I had a buddy of mine. He wanted me to do this satellite job where you climb these high-ass towers and change these bulbs. I'm like, nah.
I know you were scared, huh?
I ain't do the job. But he said few people done died doing it, but he said he been doing it for years. He never failed.
Yeah, I don't like heights. Fuck heights.
Not heights, man.
Like I'm not jumping out of no airplanes.
I'm not built the railroads. All the hard work they had to do.
Dude, think about the fucking guys that built the Hoover Dam. How many thousands of people died building that dam?
Why do people die?
It's so dangerous. So big and so dangerous.
Man, and think about it, man. They probably have to go home to their families, go to this dam every day, drive there. That'd be a good show to write, like the dangers of like a man going to work at this dam every day, a random working class man. We don't get enough TV shows about the working class man, like a random dude working hard as hell to feed his family, and there's the Hoover Dam open up, and he gets this opportunity to go work and make decent money there. He sees all this crazy shit that happens. Guys, there's a lot that goes into this shit, and I don't just see females, I see men dying and coming home stressed the fuck. I remember I used to work at this warehouse, man. I used to come home stressed the fuck out, get no love. Working a hard ass man, it was a man job I was working. Terrible as hell.
They don't care. And then half the time, I'm not gonna say it's about my wife, but half the time, fucking wives don't be caring about their husband working that hard ass job, coming home, stressing him out at home. Got all the bills and shit on his back.
Man, didn't wonder why he an alcoholic. He drink this only time away he get away. Damn.
Only time he can relax is when he has a beer.
I really would like to take a trip through the Rocky Mountains though to see that. I just want to drive through the mountains.
Tell you, man, anytime you want to come out to California, man, you got a place to stay.
Man, you gonna have to grill some food, man.
Hell yeah.
What
We'll
part
have
of
a
California?
cookout.
I'm going there next year if these YouTube chats keep coming.
What's that? Yeah. Sacramento, man.
Who's that? The Sacramento Kings, man. They're ass.
Yeah, they are. They're garbage. I still love them though, just because local.
Since I was a kid, they never been good. Y'all
They've had one good season.
And Mike Bibby.
They've had 1 or 2 good seasons.
Yeah, I don't never remember them making no run.
Yeah,
that's a small market time, but yeah,
we're like 45 minutes. We're like 50 minutes from the Bay Area.
That's not bad.
So you could just shoot here. You could go to Oakland, San Francisco, wherever.
Man, I love to come out there, man. I'm planning. Like I said, if I can keep steady with YouTube consistently, that could be a lot of spending money for me. So most definitely,
I'll set you up, man. Like I said, you got a place to stay, bro. You don't got to worry about a hotel.
And that's but bulk of the money, the plane ticket.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, look, man. I would love to do that, man. But look, Keith, we got to pull out of here. Thanks for pulling up.
All right, brother.
You've been
great, be man. Good, guys.
Hey, man. Yeah, you always do a good show when you pull up.
We're gonna have to do some major Illuminati research on the next show.
Most definitely, man. Bring your A game, man. Because whatever you want, man. Or let me know what the research. Like, send me some information so I can know.
Yeah, hey, dude, get on that Conor McGregor shit, bro. I'm telling you, I have not seen nobody do a real breakdown on him.
Right.
And I could send you 5 things right off the top of my head that are clear indicators, bro, where he was fucking around.
Well, send it to me, man. You most definitely. I'm gonna try to get that out probably by the end of this month.
Man, bust that fool out, bro. There's all kinds of fools, man, in MMA that are all involved with that shit.
Yeah,
and there's one dude, I can't remember his name. He just started his YouTube channel. He's pretty cool, but he does MMA Illuminati shit, and he hasn't done one on Conor yet. But he does them on a lot of different fighters and their spiritual beliefs and shit. He already did like Israel Adesanya. He did a bunch of them, dude.
I think a lot of them boys is down. But yeah, most of them, send me his channel too and send me the information on Conor. I'm had put together for you.
He's interesting, dude. He's a pretty funny cat too. His lives are pretty good too. So, all right. See, man. Peace, y'all. See you later.
My boy Key pulled up. Y'all think y'all got off early tonight? Y'all did not get off tonight. I hit that cash app. Shouts out to Ace. She said, "Babe, Ace, I gotta make sure you a female. You gotta hit the link one time. I don't even know if you a girl. You might be some fat dude posing as a daggone stud online. That niggas are weird. That's why I feel bad for women to deal with men. Men are disgusting. But I gotta put out of here, man. Y'all, we did a great show. I'm gonna call Roberto this week so we get some more guests up here. We gotta keep the content flowing on this channel. I can't just keep getting the same thing. You can't come here and get one thing, you're gonna get bored of it. But anyways, man, y'all be blessed, y'all be safe. I'm out. Let's play the song while we out here. We go.
Ace Banks on the track.
Warrior shooting like Steph. Don't ask for help, he ain't get it himself. Blood out the whip and it's looking like Draymond. You a lame nigga still hating like face on. NPA, he shooting like Clay. Starting the game on the first one to play. Hold up, that nigga got traded. Young PA, he faded. Young PA, he faded. Told that young nigga he gotta be weird. You short a few grand, so you gotta be paid. These pussy ass niggas, they know they out there. They fucking with PA, I know that they hate it. And my bitch, she better than Antichrist. Fucking with PA, my nigga gon' need a piece. My bitch, she shooting like Caitlin Clark. Fucking with PA, my nigga not very smart. Marlon Jordan and Pippen, these niggas are patiently waiting to catch your ass slipping. You better start tripping and stop all that sipping and get back to gripping and get back to whipping. These young niggas different, they ain't no attending. They really catch bodies, they ready to crash out. With 30 niggas, they ready to add out. Pop me a perk and I'm ready to pass out. Switch rings on my finger, I feel like Roy Horry. I need a new bitch, cause you starting to bore me. Controlling the room, and it's hard to ignore me. I'm all in her guts and it's getting real gore. She think I'm the daddy, you better call more. Young PA be fucking, cause PA be horny. She left for X-Man, cause that nigga is corny. That pussy ass nigga like Molly and Roy. It's season, nigga. All that I stand for was getting my pesos and stacking my bankroll. It's season, nigga. If I want good dope, I don't go do Antoine, I go to Diego. It's season, nigga. Shot with the dope man like walking in Walmart. Can't forget Lopez and Valdez. I got 30 purse on my lady with no less. Can't forget Gomez and Louise. I bought me 2 ounces of saw and some blue cheese. This is that new shit. I call him a jumbo. Be honest, this honestly go for the Lola. Who got it? Who got it? The Perkies and Coco. I know a Cholo that serve out the back door. Warrior shooting like Chef. Warrior shooting like Chef. Warrior shooting like Chef. Warrior shooting like Chef. Shooting like Clay. Flat out the whip. Flat out the whip.